What if I told you that to ordinary-looking old coins a mysterious SMS Penny and an ultra-rare SMS Nickel have rewritten the rules of coin collecting forever? Collectors ignored them for years. Then the auctions happened, and the shockwaves hit hard. Prices exploded from pocket change to hundreds of thousands of dollars, and in extreme cases, whispers of $1 million began circling the hobby. Some call them mint experiments, others believe they were test strikes never meant to survive. One thing is certain, these SMS coins have turned everyday collectors into legends. Watch closely. It's a 1960 for Lincoln cent, ordinary to most people. But something feels different. The surface looks oddly frosty, crisp. Almost like it was struck once, then locked away for decades. Imagine digging through a dusty box of old coins, the kind your parents or grandparents saved in jars, wallets, or forgotten drawers. Most of them look boring, brown, and worn. Pennies, nickels, dimes. But then your eyes stop on one tiny coin, a penny. Most people assume all pennies are just pennies, but a 1964 SMS Lincoln penny is anything but ordinary. SMS stands for Special Mint Set. In the early 1960s, the U.S. Mint produced three major types of coin sets: proof sets, coins struck slowly with polished dies for collectors; circulation coins, ordinary coins made for everyday use; special mint sets, made only for collectors, with a higher strike quality than circulation coins, but not as polished as proofs. SMS coins were meant to be collector quality, without the premium prices of proofs. 1964 was the last year the U.S. Mint created SMS Lincoln cents. After that, the SMS program ended, and was replaced by different collector offerings. What makes the 1964 SMS Penny special? Collector-grade strike. Unlike common circulation coins, SMS pennies were struck with care. This makes them more visually appealing, and potentially more valuable than ordinary 1964 pennies. Extremely low verified survival in high grade. That means relatively few have been graded in high quality, especially with errors, making the known ones more desirable. Mysterious and undocumented varieties. Unlike most Lincoln cents, the 1964 SMS has some little understood, little documented die varieties and error patterns that surfaced decades after they were made. These include missing or double design elements. Some of these were only discovered recently, making them even more mysterious and exciting. SMS double die obverse. What it is: ultra rare, bold plus high grade, $100,000 to $130,000 plus. A perfect SMS double die higher than cataloged examples could break new ground at auction. 1964 SMS double die reverse, strong, bold DDR, $40,000 to $75,000 plus. Reverse errors often go unnoticed, but when found, they're valuable. SMS OFF center strikes, 90% plus with strong eye appeal, $100,000 to $200,000 plus. High percentage off centers are visually dramatic and extremely collectible. SMS broad strike, nitrogen monoxide rim, coin expands outward due to missing collar. Strong, symmetric broad strike, $5,000 to $12,000. SMS clipped planchette errors, double or triple clip, $10,000 to $35,000 plus. Clips on SMS coins are visually striking and rare. Die cuts and die breaks, part of the die breaks, leaving raised lumps or missing segments. Very dramatic, visually exciting, $25,000 to $60,000 plus. Struck through errors, bold, dramatic, $12,000 to $30,000 plus. Struck through errors are rare on SMS because they were meant to be collector strikes, but they still occur. Wrong planchette, miss metal errors. The penny design is struck on the wrong metal, for example a dime or clad blank. $25,000 to $100,000 plus, depending on rarity and verification. How to identify a potentially valuable 1964 SMS penny? Check the design. SMS coins look different from circulation coins. Deeper strike, frostier fields, sharper details, cleaner rims. Compare your penny to a verified 1960 for regular circulation coin. What if I told you that a coin most people walk past without a second thought, a dirty, dull, worn nickel from 1964, could secretly be worth tens of thousands of dollars? Or in the most unbelievable cases, over $100,000, because buried deep in the world of U.S. coins is one of the most mysterious and valuable modern varieties. The 1964 SMS Nickel. So if you've ever thought a nickel was just a 5-piece, think again. Stay until the end, because this coin is one of the most intriguing mysteries in all of numismatics. The history of the 1964 nickel. Unlike later SMS years, 1964 didn't have official SMS sets released by the mint. And yet coins with characteristics similar to later SMS strikes began appearing in the 1970s and 1980s in collectors' hands. In particular, some 1964 nickels have attributes that do not match standard circulation strikes or known proofs, and that's why the 1964 SMS Nickel is one of the most talked about mysterious coins among specialists. What makes the 1964 SMS Nickel special? Low reported survivors. Very few certified examples exist in top tiers, especially with error characteristics. That scarcity drives collector demand and premiums. Mysterious origin. The U.S. Mint never officially documented a 1964 nickel SMS program. Yet examples that look and behave like SMS strikes exist in collector circles. Most coin errors are understood because they occur during normal production, mint dies, and records are available. Collectors documented them early, reference guides catalog them. That uncertainty, and the potential of discovering a never publicly acknowledged die variety, is part of what drives record values. Rare 1964 SMS error varieties and values, strong strike A, full detail. Exceptional example $60,000 to $112,000 plus. These are not simple mint state coins, they must show superior surface quality. Double die obverse, dramatic, bold doubling $50,000 to $85,000 plus. Doubling is one of the most sought after varieties for any Lincoln nickel. Double die reverse, bold, dramatic DDR $25,000 to $50,000 plus. Reverse errors go unnoticed by many collectors, making them rarer and valuable when discovered. OFF center strikes, 70-90% with date clearly visible $50,000 to $90,000 plus. Dramatic off-centers are instantaneous collectibles. Clipped planchette errors, double clip $15,000 to $30,000 plus. Clipped coins are visually striking and often sought. Broad strike, nitrogen monoxide rim. The coin expands outward due to color failure. Extreme broad strike $12,000 to $20,000 plus. Die cuts and die breaks. Large dramatic cut $12,000 to $30,000 plus. These tell a story and are beloved by variety collectors. Struck through A foreign material errors. Foreign debris, cloth, grease, wire interferes with the strike. Dramatic strike through $30,000 to $80,000 plus. How to identify a valuable 1964 SMS Nickel? Surface quality. SMS coins often have unusual, frosty, mirror-like, or richly textured surfaces compared to regular circulation strikes. Weight and diameter. Standard nickel specs. Weight 5.00 g. Diameter 21.2 millimeters. Significant deviation suggests wrong planchette or error. OFF center margin. Look at how much of the design is missing. A 90% plus off-center nickel with visible date equals huge value. Document everything. Photograph both sides, close-ups of anomalies, date, and mint mark. These help with authentication. What if I told you that a coin most people walk past without a second thought, a dirty, dull, worn nickel from 1964, could secretly be worth tens of thousands of dollars? Or in the most unbelievable cases, over $100,000, because buried deep in the world of U.S. coins is one of the most mysterious and valuable modern varieties. The 1964 SMS Nickel. So if you've ever thought a nickel was just a 5-piece, think again. Stay until the end, because this coin is one of the most intriguing mysteries in all of numismatics. The history of the 1964 nickel. Unlike later SMS years, 1964 didn't have official SMS sets released by the mint. And yet coins with characteristics similar to later SMS strikes began appearing in the 1970s and 1980s in collectors' hands. In particular, some 1964 nickels have attributes that do not match standard circulation strikes or known proofs, and that's why the 1964 SMS Nickel is one of the most talked about mysterious coins among specialists. What makes the 1964 SMS Nickel special? Low reported survivors. Very few certified examples exist in top tiers, especially with error characteristics. That scarcity drives collector demand and premiums. Mysterious origin.